And it's him saying, I wish that I could help you, but I don't know how, because you won't let me in and you've never let me in. And please don't hurt yourself again. Starts off quite acoustically.
A lot of it is. Very, very calm song.
Yes. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Lyrically not so calm.
No. Bit of a red herring there.
Yeah.
I always thought that was raised you.
And don't you know?
Very British.
Yeah. There's the line you've referenced about 10,000 times.
It's either that or a car crash. A dashboard.
A dashboard, that's it.
No, we don't
Oh, I
talk
meant
about-
you have referenced it.
Yes,
down.
I know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you know what we don't talk about anymore? T4 diamonds.
No, because there's not a lot of sleep here.
I get you.
Because my theory's correct.
I see.
Prior to. Before sleep. You know. No! Anthem rock. Are you really okay? You don't think it's anthemic? Anyway, anything where anybody says, yeah, that's
Instant anthem.
instant anthem. If people can chant it,
Advance Australia Fair. Yeah.
yeah, not
Works.
like that.
No.
Not like a national anthem.
This is my favourite part.
The slight slow.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's how you get the anthem. Nice. Are you really okay?
Interesting song.
Yes. You go first this time.
Okay.
Because
So-
I have a thought, and I think it's controversial within the world of
The sleep
sleep
token.
token fans,
I see.
fandom, and general theories.
You're gonna go hard.
I'm gonna go hard.
I promise we will stop bringing our personal jokes into this.
Sometime, someone will get that somewhere. We'll show that person.
Yes.
And they'll get it. They'll laugh. Hopefully.
And it'll just be that one person.
It's the only person. Anyway.
So to me, this song kind of exists in two parts.
Okay.
There is what happened in the past.
Yes.
And by the past, it could have just been like yesterday.
Yeah, sure.
But the is it tense? I think it's tense. The
Yes.
tense changes from past speak to present speak. And it's
It's like parcel tongue.
yes. And then
Present
present
tongue.
tongue. Yes, exactly. So I hope you guys are caught up on both your parcel and your present tongue. Yeah, okay. So it is I realize that you can't see it because I was
Yeah.
like, it's like 5 paragraphs down.
And they may not even be displayed the same, so it could be anywhere.
Yeah, that's actually very true. So it's after her unaliving attempt. Like that's what we've always assumed the dripping the crimson on the carpet is.
Some
and
of us have assumed, yeah.
the cutting deeper than the scars could run. And then after that, it feels like that is in present tense.
Mm-hmm.
So everything before that is him talking about what happened. And I'm not going to go line by line because I think this one to me is
pretty straightforward.
It's
song.
pretty straightforward. He is, although if this is your first time here, Vessel is essentially dating a drug addict or a drug user, a frequent drug user.
Sure.
He has assimilated into the lifestyle and he has woken up and you wandered from the path, so we were doing fine. We were doing something. We were still, as talking about in the previous song, looking up that great life that we were going to have together. But you wandered from the path, and then all of a sudden you're dripping crimson on the carpet. And I keep asking you if you're okay, and you keep saying you're okay, but I don't believe you, because this is a very big jump from where we were to what we're now doing. And it's him saying, I wish that I could help you, but I don't know how, because you won't let me in, and you've never let me in. And please don't hurt yourself again.
Yes. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Exactly. And I think there is, like, an acknowledgement, and I know that Vessel has always kind of acknowledged that this relationship is quite toxic and it's not good for him, but I think this is the first time that he's kind of stood there and been like, I can't actually fix this. I'm not qualified to do that. And I cannot fix your wounds this time. And I do wonder if he then if there is then a bit of a shift in him being like, maybe this isn't the best thing for me. And potentially maybe that is what breaks down the relationship. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll kind of get there. We know that the relationship does break down, and that's how we get to Tomb, or at least that's what happens in my version of the lore. But
Suzanne's law.
But I'd never actually considered the thought that maybe he ended the relationship, and that's why she says it doesn't matter in Bloodsport, which if you haven't watched our analysis of Bloodsport, please go back. But I think that's it for me. Pretty straightforward song.
Mm.
Although I have seen a lot of people online saying that this is him talking to himself, which I also quite like that theory. It doesn't fit in with my overall lore, but I still think it's a valid... Like, it still works to me.
Yeah, I get you.
Cool. Dave theory.
So... I disagree. Objection!
Now, that's not a personal joke, because other people will get that.
Some people know who Phoenix Wright is, attorney at law. But, so, I think it's happened once before that we've had a song that comes from the perspective of Eden.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, yes.
And I believe this...
I can't remember which one it was.
Me either. Not off the top of my head. I have to go back and listen. But this, I believe, is one of those times.
And it's her saying...
And I think that this is... if you take a look at... And I'm going to get a little real meta here. Mm-hmm. Because when you look at the album as a whole, this song doesn't fit.
Yes.
It's a little bit different from all the other songs.
It's very sundowning.
It's written very differently. It's played very differently. And I believe that's because it's from a different person.
I get you.
And I think that this is Eden giving us a glimpse into what is probably actually happening. Mm-hmm. And I like to see this song, and I say to myself, right, because also this is the first chapter after the midway point of of pure craziness. I don't think that Eden is actually abusive at all. I think Vessel is just batshit insane. Anyone?
I think that's a solid theory.
Okay, so this is the song where it turns for me a little bit, because I'm saying to you that she's just a normal person. What he sees as vices and terrible pathways and things is what the mind of a mentally addled person might interpret as bad things. I'm freaking out looking at the rail if I'm going to jump over and whatever. And where, like, maybe Eden smokes a little bit of pot or whatever.
She has a wine at dinner.
Exactly, but to him, he takes it too far. Mm-hmm. And so I'm saying that she's woken him up, or like startled him in the dark, and he was reading by the sunrise or whatever, and she's saying, like, you wandered off the path. I don't really know what happened. Yeah. But like,
we were dating, we were going to the movies, we were going to dinner,
but that's the past tense is that, like, the relationship used to be fine, but I would still see you doing weird things. But I knew it even then that there was something wrong with you.
Because there were dark signs.
Exactly. But that is from Vessels. But I guess the point is that she could see that there was this problem even then, and she was trying to help him
She was
deal
holding
with
back
his
the
problems.
darkness.
Exactly right. And so she was always asking, but are you really okay? Are you really okay? You know, and then you woke me up dripping crimson on the carpet. And I think that the inference here for me is that this is not the Atlantic one, because the Atlantic
unaliving
is definitely
post
relationship, correct, and more violent. I guess it got further, right? He landed in hospital.
It also feels like a solitary thing. Like
Yeah.
he did it by himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this was, you know, he did something in this attempt, in this unaliving attempt, that then landed her to wake up. She caught him. The blood was dripping on the carpet, and you were cutting deeper than the scars could run. And I think that this is also a passage of time, in this sense that he already has other scars.
Yeah,
he's done this before, and this time caught you.
But maybe not cutting deeper than the scars could run. So, like, he's done some self-harm, and she's kind of tried to help him work through it, but this is probably the first time that you've done it so badly that you're actively bleeding.
Exactly right. And so, anyway, that's how I feel it, and and she is feeling helpless in an effort to help him, I guess.
You.
And she's saying that I'm not going to be able to fix this at all. And I think that this is where then the relationship does break down, because she's now being like, I think I'm done. I'm not going to be able to fix you. I don't believe you that you're telling me that you're fine. But even though I'm going to leave, don't hurt yourself again.
Yeah. I get you.
Right? That's how I see this whole song. And I think that that's like, because of the meta of it not sounding like the rest of the songs, and it's not written the same way the other ones are, it's quite straightforward, quite
it is
poppy.
Probably the most literal song that they have.
Yeah, correct. And it's so different. Not one reference to, I would say, no sleep in this. There's not a reference, like, not a lot of metaphors.
Yep.
There's not like a lot of what you've come to know as sleep token-esque lyrics and vessel.
There's not really a much vessel.
Yeah, correct.
In it.
So that's why I see it that way. Does that make sense?
That does actually make sense.
Yeah.
That does make
sense.
Too. I don't agree, but I can understand. The theory holds.
Thank you. And it just paints a different picture of the situation, and I think that it also helps to put that into perspective. This thing of, like, this person, they're really not well.
Yeah.
And the things that they see as just likely not to be believed, and that's the cycle repeats. And I think anyway, to me it works quite well. So yeah, anyway, that's it.
Nice.
That's my thoughts.
Rankings.
Okay, rankings.
Where are you putting Are You Really Okay?
Suzanne started to attack me.
I just looked at the spots and I was like, where are you putting this?
Yeah. So we are gonna move a couple things here.
Okay.
So I need to shift Descending, The Love You Want, and Bloodsport up by 1.
Descending, The Love You Want, and Bloodsport up by 1.
That's it. Any final adjustments we can do there? And it's going at 20. It's going at. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a little bit more move to go.
Yep.
Levitate up.
Yeah.
And it's going at 27.
Fair.
Now again, my rankings are generally based on lore and music, and the music here is difficult for me to. It doesn't pull up the ranking high enough.
There's no breakdown.
No breakdown. But lore-wise, I think it's quite strong, particularly in the image that I have for it. And I want to say, I have only a few songs left, and I've filled the bottom.
Yes.
My bottom is full. All right. Anybody else?
Huh? Hey. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I do believe that at some point coming, I'm going to have to do a song swap.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to do a swap out because I don't know how these other ones get ranked. But that's where I'm happy with that at the moment. It's not my favourite song, so...
I think that's fair.
But I think the lore pulls it up above some of the others.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Fair.
That's it. That's for me. That's all for me.
Okay.
Okay, are you really?
I'm going to put it at 24. Oh,
way.
I'm trying to think.
Think out loud.
I should think out loud. I apologise. I'm trying to think.
Yes.
Do I dislike Are You Really Okay more than Give?
More than Give?
I don't think I do. I think for me Give is the bottom of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I think Give is for me is the bottom of the barrel. I really don't like it. And I know that it has a massive following, but I can't get into it. That being said, I really never got into Are You Really Okay? And it just feels kind of flat for me.
Like it came from the perspective of someone else.
Like it came from the perspective of a normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just very flat. It feels like it never picks up.
I get you.
There's no kind of.
I mean,
in it.
that is exactly what happens in it, but no bigger part.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah, that's okay.
But is it 35? Do I dislike it more? Do I dislike it more than the summoning?
Oh my god.
That's the question.
You can't keep bringing that up. I don't think you're allowed to say that. In fact, we strike that from the record.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Do I dislike it more than Atlantic?
Again, we're striking that from the record.
I feel like I probably dislike them the same.
Oh my goodness. I don't agree with anything she says. This is not my wife. Oh, you're disappearing. There you go.
Sorry.
Oh, she's back.
Hello. So I'm going to move Drag Me Under.
Okay.
I'm going to move Atlantic.
You're going to move Atlantic down and put Are You Really Okay on top of Atlantic?
Yeah, just put it as a slash. I'm going to move Bloodsport down.
Oh, okay. It's going higher than I thought. I thought that was the...
Do I dislike it more than the summoning?
Oh, that didn't work.
Do you know what? I'm trying to think of... I'm trying to get to a point where...
Like, okay, can I just stop you for 1 second?
No, I'm gonna move down the
If
summoning.
you move the summoning, we lose our fandom.
Just all of it?
Yeah.
We lost it when I put it at 31.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
We lost it when I said that I skip it every time.
Oh my goodness, you can't skip it.
Higher.
Mm-hmm.
No, I definitely like higher more.
So it's happening. It's happening. 31.
Yeah.
I see. Wow. I'm not really okay with this.
No?
No. I am okay with Are You Really Okay? 31, but the summoning, Atlantic, Bloodsport, like those I'm not okay with. That is rough. Anyway, that's fine. It's your ranking.
That's fair.
And you could have your own ranking.
Yes, you could also be missing the number 31. Just like
33.
us. 33, sorry, 33.
And
you missed 31.
And it's something we haven't mentioned a few times, but this is a pretty heavy song. There are some links below to find help. If you're having a tough time, you'd like to talk to somebody, don't wait. Do it now.
Mm-hmm.
There are links below for self-help channels that we've found. Not sponsored by anybody. And subscribe, share, like, comment, do all of the things.
We really enjoy when we see your comments.
Yes, we love seeing them. We love responding. It makes us giggle.
Yes.
So yeah, I guess we keep moving on. We keep plowing forward. We don't have much left.
The apparition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's next. That's
Done.
it. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.